Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome. We are live for the live watch along match, crucial match between Tamil Nadu Dragons and Kalinga Lancers. So must win for both the teams. The Tamil Nadu Dragons with 1 point and Kalinga Lancers, the local team, bottom of the table. So they have to, both the teams, do or die for them. Needle match for both the teams. So they have to make it a win. Both the teams on regulation will be better will be advantage for both the teams. So both the teams will be going all out for the victory, and we will be having an exciting match. So team news, we had already 4-3-3 is the formation for the Dragons and 3-4-3 is for the Lancer. Now Dragons into the Lancers half. Circle entry, Sosby. Penalty corner straight away for Dragons. First minute. In the first minute, penalty corner for Tamil Nadu Dragons. Good start for Dragons. So we'll just have the starting lineup. Starting lineup before the penalty corner is taken. One by one we'll tell you since we are a bit late. So David Hart, number 1, Anson, number 2, Seshe Gowda 6, Uttam Singh 8, Blake Govers 13, Chandan Yadav 14, Dileepan making his debut 19, Tom Gregg just who won the penalty corner 20, Anand Lakra 23, Sosby, so Anson another penalty corner, Sosby Thomas 29 and Amit Rohidas the captain 30. So Karthi will be coming back. So Govers with the injection. That's so another penalty corner for the Dragons. So Pathak starting in the goal for Lancers. Arthur Van Doren number 4, Gonzalez number 7, Jerry Brinkman 8, Dilpreet 9, Busaibjit Singh 13, Alexander Hendrick 16, Pratap Lakra 20, Anthony Kena 24, Rabi Chandra 29 and Sanjay 70. Valentin Altenberg the coach for Lancers and Rein Van Eyck for the Dragons. So Janssen, so it seems hit on the hand of Rabi Chandra, the first runner. So penalty corner again. So it was a referral from Tamil Nadu Dragons and they keep the referral. So Alexander Hendrick are making his point to the referee Anand Dangi. So confusion between it's number 20 for the Dragons to inject, that is Tom Gregg. So come in guys, come in with to cheer your team, favorite team. Tom Gregg with the injection. So no Mohammad Rahil in the team. Tom Gregg, Janssen were wide of target. A relief for the Kalinga Lancers. So good injection, good hold, but the target missing the target. And Tamil Nadu Dragons 2 penalty corners not being scored. Now it is Hendricks. Van Doren, freed for Lancers. Just on the 25-yard. Shot on goal, saved by David Hart. That was a Shot on goal taken by Lancers. Good save from, that was number 7, Nathan Ephraim's. Sorry, the number 7 is Gonzalez for the Dragons. So, sorry, the Lancers. So, a little bit of confusion now. Play on says Van Bunga, Uttam Singh. Seshagowda. Anand Lakrao. Seshagowda. At an infringement, it is restart, free out for Amit Rohidas. Restarts, intercepted very well by Dilpreet. Dilpreet, the free hit. Gonzalez restarts quickly, but has to take in again. So Lancers showing some intent. Gowers, aerial ball across the pitch. Now intercepted by Lancers on the right hand side. It is Bobby. Sanjay to restart. Gonzalez, circle entry. Phil Gonzalez, long corner for Lancers. So the early part started well by the Dragons, winning back-to-back penalty corners. Now it is the attacking time for the Lancers. Now Dragons on the break. Down the middle, looking for infringement. Tom Gregg. Hendricks. On to number 4, it is Van Doren, intercepted by Dragons. Uttam Singh. Uttam Singh not able to control. Right. Gonzalez. Seshagowda for Dragons. On to Dilipan. Amit Hansen. Ludwig. But Van Doren restarts for Dragons. Kina back to how it is. Van Doren, Lancers. So the intensity has picked up. Into the Dragons half, it is. So Lancers having a chance. Number 5 it is for Dragons. Angad Singh unable to make it count. Now it is Ganesh, Maji Ganesh. Seshagowda, Abram Sudev, Hansen, Van Doren for Lancers now. Dilpreet, still Dilpreet. Van Doren, good ball inside for Lancers. Brinkman trying to get that deflection towards goal, but it goes for a long corner for against Dragons. Sanjay, Van Doren, Alexander Hendricks. Angad Singh gets a long corner for Dragons. So Lancers. Now it is circle entry for Lancers, but and infringement. Ball goes out. It's a free out for Dragons. Jansen. Ganesh. Back to Jansen. Jansen across the pitch onto the left hand side. Anand Lakra looking for Karthi. Wins a free hit. Karthi restarts. The circle entry for Dragons. Nathan Ephraim's. It's a long corner. Dragons to the left hand side. Zwicker, but high ball crashed towards the D, but it is a high ball and it's a restart free hit for the Lancers. So Kalinga Lancers bottom of the table with no points and with 1 point is. Then in sixth place is the Dragons. So Lancers, Ludwig across the pitch. Lancers with a restart with a free hit inside their own 25. Amit Rohidas onto. Now it is on the right hand side. Number 17 for Maji Ganesh for Dragons. Amit. Back to number 26. It is Anand Lakra. Onto Amit Rohidas. So Dragons are controlling the game at the moment. So with possession, Dragons player brought down and a green card for the Lancers. So it is numerical advantage. That is Mandeep Moore with the green card, and the Lancers are playing one player less. Tamil Nadu Dragons sitting at 6th place. Uttam Singh, but unable to control the ball on the baseline. Ball goes out, and it is a 16 restart. Free out for Lancers. So Arun Zaluski. So it's not Mandeep Moore with a green card. Arun Zaluski, captain of the team, with a green card for that. Angadbir unable to bring it down for Lancers. Ball goes out for a hit in for the Dragons. Now Anand Lakra to restart. On to Hansen. Amit. Anand Lakra, but crash ball straight to the Lancers player. Lancers now, but dispossessed. Now it is Dragons into the Lancers half onto the right hand side. Back to Anand Lakra. So can he make a clean pass? No, it's on the right hand side. Ludwig, Amit to the left hand side. Zwicker. Aerial ball across the pitch. Oh, taken down, poor takedown from the Dragons player, but recovers well from Angadbir. Tom Gregg. Hansen crashes towards the D, but very good interception from the Lancers. Dilpreet, Angadbir to Dilpreet again. Dilpreet, line ball. So, circle entry, Angadbir. That was a rash shot. He should go. He can go. He had the space. Yeah, ball is in his control. must go from that angle, from the baseline. All kind of back pass he can, at least he has to turn, have a look where his place and release the ball. Van Doren onto the center. Ravi Chandra onto Alexander Hendricks. Mandeep Moore for Lancers down the center. Wins a free hit and green card for the Dragons player for that infringement on. Now it is circle entry, looking for a penalty corner, but an infringement, ball goes out. Amit Rohidas to restart. Amit. So another attack for Dragons, but ball goes out of play. It is so Udham Singh with a green card for that infringement. Zalus Van Doren, Dilpreet. It is number 32 for Sushil Danwar. Now on to Alexander Hendricks. Van Doren. Kina for Lancers. Pratap Lakra. Now it is on the right hand side. Lancers trying to get that baseline, looking for and Brinkman, but out of play. Free out for Lancers or Dragons. Sorry, a little bit of free out for the Dragons. Amit Jansen to the left hand side. Zwicker for Lancers. Challenged by Ravi Chandra. Back pass on to Jansen. Hansen back to Zwicker. Good interception by Ravi Chandra. Good tackle. Dilpreet has space in front of Dilpreet. Angad Bir, but swing and a miss. So it was a mistake from Angad Bir. Dilpreet was on the right hand side. The ball having the ball on his right hand side. But Angad Bir made a hash of it, and you can see the disappointment from Dilpreet Singh. Now circle entry. So Tamil Nadu Dragons wins back the ball, wins back the possession, wins a free hit. Aerial restart. It was Dilipan unable to take it down. Half. It is quarter time, and both the teams 0-0 at the moment. So it's a bit of a good intensity from both the teams. Early stages, Tamil Nadu Dragons were having the upper hand, winning penalty corners, 2 penalty corners, but circle penetrations more for Dragons. So more for the Lancers, and only 2 circle penetrations for the Dragons. So early stages, it was the game momentum was with the Dragons, and after that Kalinga has come back into the game, looking more dangerous, more circle entries. So the expected the penalty corners with Jansen, with Jansen in their side, Tamil Nadu Dragons could have taken the lead, but not making use of the penalty corner. And on the other hand, no penalty corner. Even with 9 circle penetrations, the Lancers are not able to earn a penalty corner. And a wild swipe from Angad Bir when the ball was on the right hand side for Dilpreet to take a shot. Angad Beer made another ball from the baseline. Angad Beer just make a crash, trying to make a crash ball from the baseline towards. So he should have done better. Angad Beer being found wanting at both the moments, and Tamil Nadu Dragons yet to take a shot on goal. So even the two penalty corners didn't test the goalkeeper Patak. So it is even not even slight edge, momentum slight edge. Early stages it was with the Dragons, early 3-4 minutes. After that it is mostly when Dragons were on the defensive. Lancers making attacks, gaining circle entries. Shot on goal by Gonzalez, saved by David Hart. So second quarter about to commence. Proceeding started by the Dragons. Amit Rohidas, Ariel trying to find Abran. No, it's Anand Lakra, sorry. A little bit of confusion. Beg your pardon for the misinterpretation of the names. Now Van Doren on to the right. It is Pratap Lakra. Now it is still Lancers. A feeble pass. It was a 50-50 pass. That was a poor pass, but Dilpreet making that recovery and looking for the counter. Now Van Doren on to the left hand side. It is Ravi Chandra for Lancers. Another poor pass. The stick is there, is playing on the stick now. It is Alexander Hendricks on to Ludwig. Dilpreet, Ludwig looking for the pass. So should have opened out. Right hand side was free. Brinkman instead just made that pass across the. That was Kina looking for Brinkman to come out, but the right hand side was free. Chance there, saved by David Hart. Good save, alert save from David Hart. Good positioning. Kina disposes. Now it is disposes. The Dragons disposes again. It is Angad Beer going on to the right hand side of Amit Rohidas, making a job for his tackle easy. So Angad Beer again with a chance and unable to make it count. Janssen, Amit for Dragons. Again Amit Rohidas. Anand Lakra back to Amit. Transfers to the left hand side. Chandan Yadav. Janssen. Amit to the center, looking for his player, but it is intercepted by Lancers. Now it is Ludwig looking for Gonzalez, out of reach, ball goes out. It is a free out for Dragons. Restarted Amit. Amit looking for the options. On to Janssen. Craig. Unable to control, and it is recovered possession now with Lancers. Lancers have the break. Brinkman on to number 24 Kina. Shot on goal, saved by Hart. So they are having more shots on goal, but unable to find the mark, unable to beat David Hart in the goal for the Dragons. Now again Sanjay, circle entry. Gonzalez, shot on goal, saved, defended well, but it is a penalty corner. Penalty corner number 1 for the Lancers, and Alexander Hendrick on the pitch. So who will be taking? So Alexander Hendricks yet to open his account in this tournament. Finds the foot of Amit Rohidas, clips the foot of Amit Rohidas, penalty corner. There it is, Alexander Hendricks. First battery. Alexander Hendricks. There's a deflection of the defender and the ball goes. So not that much power in that. As we know of Alexander Hendricks' power in the penalty corner and the precision and the angles, but good running overall from the Dragons. Sanjay, Dilpreet. Ravichandra. Again, Lancers into the attack, circle entry, but good defending from Ludwig. Ludwig still beautiful, comes out of the pressure, comes out of the press, wins a free hit. Good job, Ludwig. Now it is on the right hand side, Uttam Singh. Now it is number 17 for the Dragons, Maji Ganesh. Now again Maji Ganesh, will he get a circle entry? Gets a circle entry. Looking for the foot but pushes the ball wide. It is a 16 restart for Lancers. Free out for Lancers. Zalewski, Van Doren, Hendricks. That was a free hit, Hendricks. A long ball, and it is a chance there for the Lancers. Great save from David Hart. Coming out of his the chance, coming out of his goal in the nick of the time, and the try on goal. Anthony Kina denied by David Hart. A good goal. So David Hart keeping his team in the game. So with those 4 show goals has been saved. That's a beautiful ball from Bandurak. Beautiful ball from Bandurak onto Kina. Kina on the left hand side, but the angle was, but David Hart came in the nick of time to make that crucial save for the Dragons, keeping his team in the game. Prithvi for the Dragons. Chandan. Building up. Uttam Singh unable to make that trap. Recovered by Dilpreet. Now it is to Angad Beer on to Kina. There is a chance for the Lancers. Arun Zalewski with the attempt wins a penalty corner for his team. So not a stick check for body play from the Dragons defender, and it is a penalty corner for the Lancers. And hope. Let's see what Alexander Hendricks can do. Can he be able to beat? Will he beat David Hart? Bandurak is there. Alexander Hendricks is there. First battery Hendricks, second battery Bandurak. Now on to the first batter. Hendricks saved by another penalty corner. Saved by David Hart. So still keeping his team. David Hart. Good save. Beautiful save. Stretching his left hand side. Left leg. Again Hendricks. But defended well. Good running. First running. And it is a long corner. So Lancers calling the shot. Shot on goal. Another penalty corner. Finds the foot of the Dragons defender. Another penalty corner. So pressure, lots and lots of pressure by the Lancers on the Dragons. Dragons made to defend, and David Hart keeping his team still in the game. Sanjay on to Zaluski. Zaluski shot. He finds the foot of Jansen. So now another penalty corner. So will they change the battery or they will persist with, will it be Hendricks or will it be Bandurak, first battery or the second battery? A slight shift in the battery, and 1-0, 1-0 for Lancers, and Alexander Hendricks has arrived. Alexander Hendricks has announced his arrival, bang on target, beating David Hart to the left hand side. Knee high ball, which is difficult for the goalkeepers to save. Knee high ball. So above the knee we can go for the glove, and below the knee we can stretch the leg, but in the knee area ball is difficult for the goalkeeper, that is wonderfully scored. Accurate scoring from Alexander Hendricks, beating David Hart between the poleman and the goalkeeper. That's the ball, knee high ball. And 1-0 for the Lancers. Goal scored by Alexander Hendricks. So Kalinga takes the lead. They were attacking and they were putting a lot of pressure on the Dragons defense, and it is another penalty corner. A goal from Alexander Hendricks marks his arrival. Amit. So Dragons have to change the game from now. Now it is Ludwig for Lancers, winning a free hit just outside the circle. Anand Lakra, Maji Ganesh, Ludwig, circle, Uddam Singh, circle entry, shot on goal, defended very well by Lancers. Now it is Ravichandran. So Kalinga finding the rhythm today, and a long ball, looking for the Lancers player, but it is a restart for the Dragons. Hamid Roidas. So under 5 minutes in the second quarter. Amit again. Craig intercepted. Zaluski on to Gonzalez. Amit, but Amit makes a timely tackle. It was that's casualness out of play. Hit in for the Lancers inside the Dragons 25. Van Doren, aerial ball across the pitch, intercepted by Ludwig for Dragons. Anand Lakra, Uttam Singh, so it's Maji Ganesh. Seshagowda, aerial ball looking for beautiful interception from Van Doren. Dilpreet, Zaluski. So they have seemed to be settled down. The Lancers seem to have settled down, controlling the game and more shots, taking the lead, more penalty corners. So the momentum and statistics all in favor of the Lancers. Now Chandan Yadav. Now Dragons trying to build up on the left hand side, but ball goes out of play. Seshagowda unable to give a perfect pass. Ravichandra. Tina, Ravichandra, back to now it is Lancer, but intercepted by Maji Ganesh. Abran Sudev unable to make that clear first touch. Now it is Mandeep Moore onto Gonzalez. Gonzalez onto the right hand side. Angad Bir. Still Angad Bir beats one. Wins a penalty corner and in disarray. Dragons defense is in disarray. Unable. So good movement from Mandeep Moore, and Angad Bir was found wanting in a. That's Abran Sudev pushed from the back on Angad Bir. Penalty corner. Lancers. So 2 minutes 9 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Hendricks. Brinkman the halter. Second battery Bandurak. And poor trapping. Now again. Another save. Advantage player. Now it is Brinkman on the right hand side. Brinkman. Still Brinkman. Dilpreet. But finds the foot of Dilpreet. Now there's a counter attack. Good interception there from Lancers. Now on the left hand side. That is Gowers. Good stop, good tackle, very good tackle from Hendricks on the aerial ball. Now it is on the break. Brinkman pulled up for an infringement. Daniel Barla, good evening, welcome. So I was a bit late to come in, but meantime, a lot of people are missing today. Amit Janssen. So Alexander Hendricks giving the lead for the Lancers. Amit, Tom Gregg, Janssen. Shot on goal by Abran Sudev, saved well by Pathak. Well done. Good save from Pathak. Now the crash ball forcing. Now 40 seconds remain, and Pratap Lakra hit on the forearm from that hit from Janssen. Aerial ball too high for Abran. Ball goes out of play. 29 seconds more. Hendricks. Kina. Dilpreet. Good, beautiful work. Good work, Dilpreet. What a What a dodge, man. Now it is Angad Beer. Still Angad Beer. Will he get a circle entry? Gets a circle entry. Angad Beer looking for. Oh, the hooter goes, marking the end of the second quarter, and would work, but before Dilpreet would take the shot, the hooter goes, and it is 1-0 lead for the Kalinga Lancers. So, local shots now, circle penetration only 4 for the Dragons and 19 circle penetration, 6 shots on goal. 1 shot for Lancers, 1 shot by the Dragons. This shows the game tilting in favor, the momentum is tilted in favor of Kalinga Lancers. So the Dragons have to rework their strategy, rework their tactics to come back into the third and fourth quarter. So at half time it is 1-0 for Lancers. So I'll just take a 2-minute break and come back. Don't go away. The second half is waiting. Come in with your thoughts in the comment box, and we'll discuss as soon as I come back. Okay. Everyone, welcome back to the against the Dragons, and the trio of Angad Veer and Dilpreet Singh making waves of attacks, making a lot of circle entries, and the Dragons defense is looking very shaky, very sloppy, and Amit Rohidas is doing the job with David Hart doing the saves, keeping them. So if David Hart would have not made that so some crucial saves, the margin would have been much more, at least 3-0. So good work. So David Hart keeping the Dragons in the game, keeping the scoreline to just 1-0, and with the pattern of attack from the Lancers attacking from both the wings and penetrating the baseline, they are doing a good job and making the struggle for the Dragons defense. And what will be in store, what will be the tactics for Dragons to come back into the game, and Kalinga, they will be pumped up to get another one and put the match beyond the reach of the Dragons. But it will be a so what will Dragons come up, what is in store. So with Raheel also missing in the midfield, and poor defending from the Dragons. So Kalinga dominating, Dragons on the back foot, and we are into the third quarter and hope a much improved performance from the Dragons, and Kalinga still dominating. Will Kalinga continue their dominance, or will Dragons come back into the game? So except for the scoreline, all other statistics are heavily in favor of the Lancers, and so will the momentum, as it was in the first half, will the momentum keep on going in favor of the Lancers, or the Dragons will come back, make a different tactics to control the game, to slow down the game, have possession and look for the correct opportunity, not forcing themselves. So a lot of forced passes from the Dragons, missed passes, erratic passes. Now here we go, that Lancers off to the start, making the center pass. Now it is Lancers with possession. Right hand side, Pratap Lakra pulling the ball out, but off over the sideline. Dragons now into the Lancers half. Janssen to the right hand side. Anand Lakra forces, now chance there, shot on goal, and equalizer from Blake Gowers. What a start! That was Tom Gregg. Gower fired past the goalkeeper, and a mistrap from the defense, and ball comes to Tom Gregg. Van Doren mistrapping, ball comes to Tom Gregg, and he fires it past Pathak to make it 1-1. So the Lancers concede a goal, and the Dragons are back into the game. One scoreline. Good comeback, good start for the Dragons in the third quarter. Pratap Lakra onto the left hand side for Lancers, onto Dilpreet. Still Dilpreet. Sheshagowda intercepts, concedes a free hit. Hendricks. On to Pratap Lakra. Rabichandra, sorry, on the right hand side, Sanjay. Sanjay. Back to Pratap, but Gonzalez unable to make the trap. Free hit for Dragons. Janssen. So 1-1. Electric start from the Dragons. A mistake from defensive lapse from the Lancers defender. Van Doren mistraps, gives the ball to Tom Gregg. Tom Gregg enters the circle and whips a shot past goalkeeper Krishan Pathak. Another chance there, circle entry, but defended well. That is Brinkman, Gonzalez, Lancers. Gonzalez wins a free hit. Kina with the restart for Lancers. Hendricks. Van Doren. Dilpreet into the Dragons half. Mandeep Moore. It's a post. Pass towards the face of goal. Ball hits the post and returns. Now it is Black Govers. Abran Sudev. Uttam Singh, circle entry. Intercepted well by Van Doren. Now on the left hand side. Lancers. Good tackle from Seshe Gowda. Uttam Singh, but an infringement. Free hit for Lancers. Van Doren. Sanjay. Bobby Singh. So not seen in action in the first half. Bobby Singh now enters the pitch for Lancers. Chandan winning a free hit. On to Ib Janssen. Will restart. Janssen on to Tom Craig. The crash ball towards the D. Shot on goal, saved by David Hart. So there you can see the defense, the space given by the Dragons defense. So across the pitch, ball reaches the Lancers player from the right hand side to the left hand side. Now the game is opening up, both ends. So and on a mention about the Dragons defense is a bit shaky, leaving a lot of spaces, especially down the middle. Zaluski. Rabichandra looking for Brinkman, but takes a deflection of the Dragons player. Long corner. Rabichandra. Another crash ball. Was ready. And it is a infringement, and it is Dragons to restart. Janssen, aerial ball. Looking for Craig across the pitch, across face of goal. Intercepted well by Pathak. Tom Craig across the pitch, but Karthi a little bit late to arrive. Lancers restart. Dilpreet. Good control, Dilpreet. But dispossessed. And now Dragons. Oh, but Ludwig, but it is a free hit for the Lancers. Van Doren restarts now on the left hand side. Mandeep Moore into the 25. Mandeep Moore, still Mandeep Moore. Ball comes, circle entry, but intercepted well by Zwicker. On to Ludwig. Infringement, another free hit for the Dragons. Anand Lakra, back to Janssen. Again to Anand Lakra on the right hand side. Uttam Singh, circle entry. Across face of goal, it was a chance there. But close. That was Maji Ganesh. Takes a deflection of Patak, otherwise Kati was there. If the deflection was not there, Kati would have got that touch. Got that touch, tap in. Good goalkeeping, Patak. Van Doren, Hendricks. Mandeep Moore. So to the center, Angad Bir. On to the right hand side, it is circle entry, but it's a foot infringement inside the circle by Angad Bir, and it is restart for Dragons. Now Dragons into the 25, chance there. Uttam Singh, shot saved, very well saved by Patak. From top of the good shot to the top of the net, and now it is Gowers. Free hit, restarted. Ludwig. Game held up. Gowers. Towards the goal, but Kati unable to make that trap. Free out for deceptive pass from Gowers, but Kati a little bit not in the position to receive that ball. Now it is Gonzalez for Dragons. Zaluski in the midfield. On to the left, it is Mandeep Moore. Brinkman. Hit in for Lancers. Brinkman. Angad Bir. Disposes. Good tackling from Amit. Now on the right hand side, it is Dragons. Restart from Amit onto the left hand side to Chandan. Tom Gregg. Ludwig enters the circle entry, across face of goal, but an infringement. It is restart, free out for Lancers. Hendricks. That was Tom Gregg again. Now at the other end, it's another free out for Lancers. Amit Rohidas. Janssen restarts, aerial ball across the pitch, intercepted by Van Doren. Transfers to the right to Dilpreet. Dilpreet across the pitch for Brinkman. So the ball is transferred at will by the Lancers from the right to left, left to right, through the middle. So the midfield found wanting for the Dragons. Dilpreet. More. Good stop by Amit. Now again. Crash ball towards the goal. Sanjay. Still Sanjay. Chance there. Seshagowda. Good stop. Now again still putting up the pressure. Penalty corner for Lancers. Can they take the lead, Lancers? Amit Rohidas deflection, dangerous, high ball, penalty corner, Lancers. So Hendricks there and Sanjay there. Zaluski with the injection. And Hendricks. And off the rebound. It is 2-1. So still, I think their Dragons are going for the referral. So Alexander Flicks taking the deflecting off the defender. First runner came back to the Hendricks, and Hendricks off the rebound made no mistake, banging it to the roof of the net. So immediately the Dragons players go for the referral, and we'll just update the scoreboard. So still the referral taken. 2-1 is the score, and let's see what is the decision from the video umpire. Injected. Coming off the foot of the camera has gone somewhere. This angle won't show anything. So what is the question? Again, the camera is moving too much close up. Hendricks with a tomahawk. There. Comes back to Hendricks. And I think they will be asking for a back stick. It doesn't seem to be a back stick. Immediately after the goal was awarded, it was so just looking for the back stick. I think there's the crack. Comes back to Hendricks. Seems to be a clean backhander. Here it comes. So let's see what the video umpire has to say. What will be his referral? What will be his decision? No clear reason. It's a goal, and Lancers have taken the lead. Two one to Lancers. So Gonzalez. So they are fired up. The Lancers. Getting that 2-1, both the goals scored by Alexander Hendricks. 2.5 remain in this third quarter. Mandeep Moore on to the right. It is for Lancers. Sanjay. Still Sanjay. Circle entry. Were tackled well by Dragons. Circle entry, Mandeep Moore. David Hart makes a save. Ball goes for a long corner. Kina restarts for Lancers. Hendricks, Van Doren, Lancers. Kina, Van Doren, Hendricks, the Belgian combination. Ball from Hendricks intercepted by Ludwig. Anand Lakra. Aerial ball onto the right hand side. Tom Craig. Timeout. Restart from Dragons. Anson. Amit. On to Anson again. Anson to the right hand side for Ludwig. Transfer to the left for Chandan. Intercepted very well by Sanjay. Kina. Brinkman. Space open. Brinkman towards goal for Gonzalez, but Gueri was intercepted by the defense, and David Hart, I think he is injured, has been replaced by Prince Deep. Now on the other end, Dragons looking for a circle entry. Gowers. Still Gowers onto the right hand side. It is Ludwig or an infringement. Gowers before Gowers should take the free hit on top of the circle. It is Hooter time, third quarter time, and Lancers leading 2-1. Both the goals scored by Hendricks. So 24 circle penetrations for Kalinga Lancers, circle penetrations for Dragons 10, 8 penalty corners for Lancers and 6 penalty corners for Lancers and 2 for the Dragons. That shows that reflects the perspective of the match. The complexion of the game fully in favor of the Kalinga Lancers, but good comeback from the Dragons in the early parts of the second half, and after that they went into a shell, and Kalinga started to attack after attack, and penalty corner rebound whipped in by Alexander Hendricks, and Tom Craig scoring the goal of a defensive lapse from Van Doren, just mistrapping and gifting the ball straight to Tom Craig. Tom Craig entering the circle and firing the ball past Pathak. So 2-1 Lancers. So another Pathak also making some 2 crucial saves for the Lancers. And what a shot from Hendricks to make it 2-1. So fourth and final quarter about to commence with a centre pass. Lancers start. Dilpreet doing a good job in the midfield, but we have a little concern about the midfield of the Dragons. A lot of spaces open, especially in the midfield. Now it's Ludwig for Dragons on the right hand side. Craig, circle entry. Good Good block from the Uttam Singh. Now again it is a counter attack from the Lancers, but Kina intercepted by Dragons. But it is a free hit for Lancers. Lancers onto the right hand side. Gonzalez, Angad Bir, saved by Prince Deep. Now Ludwig onto Hansen. Zwicker, infringement, free hit for the Lancers. Sanjay, Gonzalez, circle entry, Angad Bir, but Angad Bir having been brought down, the Lancers go for a referral, asking for a penalty corner. So let's see what the referral. It was a push from behind on Angad Bir. There was number 14, Chandan Yadav, I think. Chandan Yadav, number 14. Chandan Yadav push on Angad Bir. Yes, number 13 for Gursahibjit Singh. Sorry, it's not Angad Bir. Gursahibjit Singh, brought down by Chandan Yadav. It's a push from behind, but the umpire did not award. Gonzalez, the Lancers, immediately going for the referral, and let's see what the video umpire has to say. Penalty corner decision is there. It's a PC. It's a PC, I think. Yes. PC for the Lancers. Will they make it 3-1 or can? So important is David Hart not in the goal. Prince Deep Singh. So can he make that save? Can he bring a save? Can he keep his team in the game? Kina to inject. Hendricks, Bandurak, second battery. Hendricks, first battery. Hendricks, saved by Prince Deep. Rebound. Van Doren, shot off target. Ball goes out of play. It is good goalkeeping. Well done, Prince Deep. Restart. Sixth free out for Dragons. Janssen, Hamid. So if this penalty corner was successful, the game would have been fully in favor of Lancers, but Prince Deep keeping his team in the game, still keeping his team alive in this game. Sorry. Chandan Yadav for Ludwig, intercepted well by Gonzalez. Hansen onto the right hand side. Amit forcing, ball goes out of play. Lancers to restart. High ball, it was a high ball. Oh, another free hit for the Dragons. Uttam on the right hand side. Anand Lakra crashes across the D takes a deflection and it is restart for Dragons. Post inside the D, good interception from Sanjay. Van Doren clears to the other end of the pitch and it will be a 16 free out for the Dragons. Rakesh, hello, doing good, man. How are you? Hansen for Dragons onto the right hand side to Amit Rohidas. Jansen back to Amit. Still Amit onto the right hand side. Anand Lakra forcing himself. But still danger. Circle entry. Blake Govers. Free it outside the circle for Dragons. Good, doing good, Rakesh. Just watching. So how are you feeling about the HIL overall, about the response and about the intensity and all? Then you can give your views on that. Yes, both are dominating Bengal, and so other teams are chasing them. It is that, but what about the intensity? What about so comparing to the previous editions and this edition, and how do you feel the intensity and the overall standard of the league? So still more, lot was expected from Surma and Dragons, but disappointing from both the sides. Surma losing out yesterday, so that was so dominating the game and losing Surma. But today it is overall statistics. No chance there for Karthi. So that's Seshagowda wins a free hit for Dragons. So chance for the Dragons to come back into the game. So the disappointed about the crowd response also because of the only one team is having the home advantage. So today the home team is playing, local team is playing Kalinga, but a lot of empty seats. So that's a disappointment also. Another penalty corner, but Blake Govers with the flick, but a re-penalty corner has been given, but Ravi Chandra goes for the referral, saying it was dangerous above the knee. So in spite of renowned foreign player pulling out, but some foreign players kept up their word play and it was overall good start so far. Yeah, start is good, but so if those renowned players were there for the tournament, it would have been much more attractive, much more. So the likes of Christopher Rowe, Tom Boone and all, if they would have been there, much more enthusiasm would have been there. So a referral taken by a penalty corner was awarded for Dragons. Blake Govers with that flick and Ravi Chandra asking the ball hit him above the knee, going for the referral, and now we have to wait. Is it above the knee or below the knee? This angle shows that it's hidden by the attacking players. It goes in between his legs, so the exact spot. So just it's above the knee. This angle, just above the knee. So it's a penalty corner, and Lancers losing their referral. Penalty corner. Just news came, Jagbir had an heart attack. My goodness, he was with the Gunasika team and scores. Janssen gives the equalizer for the Dragons. Come back, so to come back, down by 1 goal, coming back, and down by 2-1 and coming back. Dragons, good comeback. That takes a deflection of Ravi Chandra and takes a and deceives the goalkeeper Krishan Pathak. That's a deception. So, it's very sad, yaar. Jagbir having a heart attack is very shocking news. So, hope he recovers well. All our prayers towards him. Yeah, all our prayers with him for Jagbir Singh, who just had a heart attack. It's very shocking, yaar. Mandeep Moore, Van Doren, back to Mandeep Moore on the left hand side for Lancers. So, will this game end in regulation, or this game will go into the shootout? Hendricks, good interception from Seshagowda. So gripping game to all, but when we see the overall statistics and overall momentum, number of circle entries, number of PCs, Lancers were having an upper hand, but Dragons keeping their willpower, keeping their attitude, keeping their mentality, and coming back twice. Yes, it is 2-2. Yeah. Just sorry. Just as the goal was scored, and your comment came on the shocking news of the heart attack for Jagbir Singh. Just in that thing, I forgot to update the score sheet. Sorry. So now, Ravi Chandra, Zaluski, onto the left, Mandeep Moore, Hendricks, Van Doren's deflection intercepted by Gavas. Uttam Singh unable to trap. Now it is Mandeep Moore with the restart hit in. Gonzalez, Mandeep Moore, Van Doren, Dilpreet. So Zaluski on the left hand side. Mandeep Moore, Dilpreet, on to the left hand side, Mandeep Moore, circle entry, but ball goes out of play. It is restart for the Dragons. So we are nearing the 6-minute mark. Both the teams tied 2-2. 6 minutes more. So match time is running here, where I am pointing the fourth quarter, 55th minute. Match timing is there. Below the fixtures, the match timing is there. You can have a look at it. I am watching on Sony Live, so Sony Sports Network on TV. Sony Sports 1. But I'm very disappointed on the camera work, Rakesh. Camera work is for action. Circle entry is being made, but they are showing some umpire, some coaching staff, and like that. That is very. We missed a goal a day before yesterday. A goal was missed. It's a penalty corner for Dragons. So now Lancers are under pressure. So I thought you will be watching it on OTT, on the app, Waves or Sony Live. Now a chance for the Lancers, for the Dragons to take the lead and put pressure on the Lancers with just 5 minutes remaining, 5 odd minutes remaining. Yes, yeah, but chance there. Janssen, it was saved, palmed away, gloved away from the Lancers goalkeeper. Now Dragons coming out in search. So yes, it is poor. But my point is why the broadcasting rights was given to the DD. We already saw the camera work from the DD was poor in the Germany India Test series also. But it's very bad. Yeah, I'm very very bad on part of DD Sports. So I don't know what sense made them to for India to give the broadcasting to DD Sports. Now Kalinga. So we were surprised and expected it, as DD was announced as a broadcasting. It's a production is what I mean. Even though we watch it on Sony Live or any other app, no. When the production, the broadcaster, main broadcaster is the production. He is doing the production job. The production is not at all on par. What we expect, just even in my opinion, a single camera can make us feel the match, make us feel that we are in the stadium when the camera is on the ball and what is happening, where the attack is going. But instead, so they want to show that they have so many cameras, this angle, that angle. But what is the purpose? We want the game. We want to watch the game. Watch the game, not the fancy things what all we are having. Even with one camera, you show the action of play. Hendricks tackles, so that's on the right hand side. Now Bobby Singh unable to trap. Now it is Tom Gregg and Janssen scoring for the Dragons, and Alexander Hendricks 2 goals. So even though when we get so many platforms, but we are not getting the standard, then the image of the league, the image of the tournament will go down. That is what is. For example, we are seeing throughout the year, we are seeing the FIH Pro League, how the broadcast is, how the camera work is. They are spot on. So at least they should have a review of what is happening, how they are working, how the camera work is. You have to take a review and rectify. No rectification has done so far from day one. That's a worrying factor. Amit Rohidas onto the left. Chandan. Gusaib on pressure, putting pressure on Chandan. Amit misses out. Gonzalez, Van Doren, Brinkman, shot on goal. Penalty corner for Lancers. That was good pressure from Gusaib on Anand. Chandan Yadav under pressure, passes on to Amit Rohidas fumbling, ball comes to Brinkman, circle entry, penalty corner. Gusaib, good job by Gusaib on that press. Kina for Lancers to inject. Van der and Halter, Alexander. Oh. கூப்பிடுமா கொஞ்சம் ஷோப்பா ஆகாஷ் கரண்ட் போச்சு நான் முடிச்சிருவா கரண்ட் போச்சு இன்டர்நெட் ஆஃப் ஆயிடுச்சு அதில் மாற்றி போட்டுருக்கேன் அந்த பக்கம் ஒடியா என் பண்ணிட்டு திருப்பி வரணுமா Hi everyone, sir. It was a power disruption. The Wi-Fi got disconnected and we are connected now. 2 all raw. It is going to take the bonus point. 2 points for Dragons and 1 point for the Lancers. So thank you all for watching. Sorry for the disruption, power disruption, Wi-Fi disruption. Wi-Fi got disconnected and reconnected, and we are back. Thank you all for watching. So those who are new to the channel, please subscribe, and give us lots and lots of like to break our channel to more and more people, to bring in more and more people for the game of hockey. Thank you all. See you in the next watch along tomorrow, and until then, it's bye from Bola Ramasamy, Hockey Fever TV. Bye and good night.